Well, hello there, baseball fans. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming, I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 different viewers into the channel. Glad to see everybody today. And what we've got on tap for today, we're going to take a look at our three teams, including my former 23 season in a row Diamond team that got sent back to gold, and all the associated accoutrements thereof. Then a crazy thing happened on my way to team number 2 when I went to take a look at them before the stream started. In between the last sim and this one coming up, their entire roster disappeared. It died. So I had to, as an emergency measure, call in the AI to put me together a team so I could get through the next sim. And sometime, I guess, later on this evening, though I've got plans for this evening, hopefully I'll be able to reassemble what I used to have in the form of a roster on my number 2 team. So right now we're operating strictly off of AI. It stinks, it sucks, but it's all I have right now at the moment. So we'll see how it plays. Who knows, maybe the AI will pick me up a win or two. We'll see. But I don't have to get out of here too quickly today to run to the kitchen. Tonight's supper is going to be a simple case of some pan-fried tilapia, plus some sides that are already prepared. So all we have to do... Yeah, thanks there, Cubs fan 23 Steve. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what I did. It's kind of a crazy thing. I went into the yellow perfect team button on the home screen, and it started cranking through its machinations there to get me in to perfect team. Then all of a sudden it kind of froze for a second, then it came back to the home screen. I think that was the point in time at which my roster disappeared. Internally the game was doing something, and somehow that got interrupted. I have no idea what or how, but when I went in to take a look at my team, my roster's gone. So we had to get the AI put together to put together a team for me, and we'll see how it goes. I can tell some people that are in reserves that I'd rather have starting in my 26-man roster, but what's the mother to do? You know how that goes. I did check my number 3 team. They are intact. They are together. But all told today, mostly because of our good friends at OOTP blessing us with packs giving, I've got somewhere between 180, the high 180s and 200 packs to open today. I've lost count. Quite frankly, I've lost count. So we're going to see just how it all goes. We're up to 36 people now in the channel. And hopefully we might be able to get a raid from somebody else later, but we'll see. Let's see what's going on inside the game here, shall we? I need to bring the music down a little bit. It didn't come down. Yeah, the music went way up and then stayed way up. So here we are. I'm on my main team, the Flames. We are in gold right now. We had been in the division lead for almost all of Monday. Yesterday, we slipped a little bit, went 14-13, and came down to second place. And it looks like right now, with this most recent sim, I have retaken the division lead by 1/2 a game over the Great Blank that are run by Arriba. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's Arriba, like Speedy Gonzales, you know, the Looney Tunes little mouse that wears the sombrero. It's yeah, it's stereotypical Tex-Mex stuff, but it was fun when I was a kid because we didn't know any better. You know, that was before, long before political correctness became much more of a consideration. But Speedy Gonzales with his Arriba, that's who owns this Great Blank team. But take a look who owns the Nimrod natives in the E6 Friends group. None other than our good buddy M-Dub. We have seen M-Dub around quite a bit in OOTP. Hey, there's a THF raid with 128 viewers. Thank you so much for the raid, THF. Hope you had a great stream today. And we have a brand new follow, Wildcat Bandit. Wait a minute. That name is raising some suspicions there. I'm all in jest here and all just kidding. Okay, thank you, THF. I hope your stream was great today for you. But Wildcat Bandit, you know what happened? I have one of my 3 teams is nicknamed the Wildcats. And before my stream started today, their roster disappeared in its entirety. You wouldn't have had anything to do with that, would you? Of course, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I know you had absolutely nothing to do with it. There's some sort of a glitch in the game. I was going in. Right. Yeah. Thank you, Wildcat Brand. I appreciate it. I knew that you didn't. I knew for a fact that you didn't have anything to do with it. But my Wildcats roster entirely disappeared, and I had to depend on artificial intelligence to pull together a team for me so I could get into the next sim. And sometime here in a little bit, we're going to jump out there and see how they did with my sewn together with very limp thread. See how they did with that lineup that I just kind of pulled together and used that way. Okay, a brand new follow too. Oh, let's see. I got to see. Oh, Pops Dongoria. Okay. Thank you for your follow. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, and there's another brand new follow that I need to acknowledge too. Somebody came in between streams, and that was M. Carzima, M-C-A-R-Z-I-M-A. Another thank you and shout out to you for your follow on the channel. So Wildcat, your son's 2 baseball teams growing up were Wildcats? Okay, I can get into that. See, our local high school, Finneytown High School here in the Cincinnati Northern Hills suburbs, they are the Wildcats, and that's where I stole that name from. But I can't get my team colors on OOTP to stay with the Finneytown colors that I tried to put on them, because every time I put blue and red, which are the colors for Finneytown. Oh, YNO888, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel with a Prime subscription. I appreciate it oh so much. And you know what that means, YNO? That means we get to do this. So bear with me. Here we go. Thank you, YNO888, for the Prime subscription. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I was giving shout outs to all the people who had just freshly followed the channel, as well as THF for his very kind and timely raid. And we are now up to an audience of 127. We picked up triple digits there fairly quickly. And speaking of triple digits, we're going to have upwards of 200 packs somewhere between the high 180s and 200 packs to open up today. Like I say, I've lost count. On this team right here, my team in gold, my Finneytown Flames, they were in diamond for 23 seasons in a row and got demoted to gold after those 23 diamond seasons. And I had been in the diamond playoffs 8 of the previous 10 seasons. So I think that demotion season was strictly an anomaly. It was an outlier. It's not indicative of what this team can do. So we're hoping to make it back up to diamond, but right now I'm having trouble hanging on to first place. I just now retook first place in my division. So hopefully we'll be that way for a little while. Alex, packs, you are oh so right. Yeah, but you know what it is there, THF, why I'm crushing the packs game. I was starting to explain it just before your very kind raid and welcome raid, is that we have packs giving going on this week, where you get double drops from all the affiliates. I'm afraid I already got my 10 today off of your stream. But yesterday, for example, I got 41 packs. I had a 10-pack win, 2 5-pack second places, 2 3-pack semifinal losses, plus 18 drops. 18 drops. And I would have had 20 drops, but Twitch shorted me on TJ's stream last night. It shorted me by 2 packs. I was on his stream for the entire time and I did not get all 10 of my drops. I only got 8 of them. And I should have gotten, by all rights, I should have gotten all 10 off of him, but it only started to give me progress towards the last set of 2, and it should have been more than enough time to get me everything, but somehow Twitch shorted me. So anyway, not to complain too much, I think I have enough packs already, you know, for crying out loud. So I had 43 packs yesterday. I've already gotten 10 today. I'm not going to get any more from drops today because the official channel is not streaming today or tonight. But I'm hoping to get some more action from tournaments, and they've been kind of dry for me so far. Yesterday I did much better with my tournaments with those 5 placements: the win, the 2 second places, and the 2 semifinal losses that were good for 3 packs each. So anyway, we have an ad break coming up, so why don't we go ahead and see what's cooking with our ads, and we will be back right after this word from our sponsor. So please hang on. Okay, gang, we are back from our advertising break, and so far we haven't had any technical glitches yet, so I'm thankful for that little piece of favor here, that the tech deities are smiling upon this old fart here sitting in this chair. So we are sitting, as I explained before the break, we are sitting in first place in our division by a mere half a game. It looks like it's going to be a 3-team race for our division, and it looks like the other 2 are going to make it to the wild card, because you can see here, if I jump out here and get to the league standings, it'll be more apparent, so bear with me just a second while we jump over there. Here I am up here in the AC East, and remember, this is a gold league. Gold 330 is where I'm at, so I'm sitting on top by half a game, and the Nimrod natives that belong to MW They are a game out of the lead, but take a look down here in the wild card. It looks like it's second and third place in the division has the second really the second and third wild cards kind of halfway comfortable at this point, with the next closest competitors 3 and 4 games back, and then a bigger jump down to these Christopher Bearcats. I got to wonder if they have any relationship with the University of Cincinnati, because to the best of my knowledge, unless there are some high school teams out there, and I do know that there are some high school teams that have Bearcats as their mascot, but University of Cincinnati is the only college that is a college of any repute that I know of that has Bearcats as their mascot. But anyway, that's what we're doing here in gold. And as we take a look around the rest of the league, there are some other familiar names in here. Not so much in the Central Division over here in the AC. I don't know anybody over here. Let's see now. Oh yeah, the Greek Velociraptors right now are on top of the entire conference, and they are frequent bronze tournament foes of my Flames right here. They play me a lot in tournaments. Other than that, let's see. The Park Bow Perminators, I run into them on occasion in tournaments, and otherwise nobody here that I know. But now over on the other side of the table, there are two familiar teams over there. Two halfway familiar teams over there, and look at the Bell Bruins that belong to our good buddy Tech 15. Tech 15, who I had with another team in my Diamond League last year, or last season I should say, is he's leading his division over here in the NC Central. I also have frequent tournament opponents here, the Maui Menehune. I don't know Jay Raven X, but I do run into the Menehune quite a bit. Anybody else here that I know from either having run into them before in Perfect Team or in tournaments? And I think there might be one other than, let's see, there's the Bell Bruins that are his, and the Maui Menehune. What else have I got here? I think I've got one more team here that I should be somewhat familiar with. I guess not. Oh yeah, B-Phil B. There we go. That's the one I was forgetting. The Missouri Redbirds that belong to B-Phil B. He is a frequent contributor to my competition, either in Perfect Team or in tournaments. So it's good to run into him in this league. But now, bear in mind, this is gold. I'm used to running into diamond opponents. So I don't know that many people that are in this league. But still, I'm thankful for the ones that I am familiar with. And we can shoot some banter back and forth and do a little bit of friendly trash talking, as it were. So it's fun to do that. So here we stand in our division, leading the division by half a game, 11 minutes to our next sim. And I think we can jump out of here and take a look at my poor Wildcats. That Wildcat Bandit, I can affirm this, had nothing at all to do with it. It's just a strict wild coincidence, a Wildcat coincidence that he's in chat today and my Wildcat roster disappeared. I'm not trying to throw any shade or accusatory tone at you, Wildcat Brant. Thank you. Thanks for understanding and bearing with the old fart. Okay, let's go over and see what's going on with that other team. So I want to make sure that I'm fully spammed on my 3 Ace of Bronzes, and yes, I am. I'm going to have to come back here and take a look at the 66 one because it's been running for a while. We're not going to open packs just yet. We are going to open packs on the number 3 team, my Juggernauts, and that's only after we take a look at team number 2 that I kind of had to cobble together with the AI. So we're going to leave the Flames alone for a moment and go visit team number 2. Alrighty, to see what they are up to, and I need to start spamming some Iron Best of 5. I only have 1 running. Now I have 2 running. Now here is what I had. This is what the AI threw together for me. Look at these guys have 39 packs to open. 39 plus the 138 on the other team, that takes me up to 177, not counting what's on the third team. So by the time we get over to the third team, what we have over there is going to push me up closer to 200 total. And we will start opening packs on when we get to that number 3 team. So anyway, let's see what is going on inside of this team that I had to cobble together by calling upon the game to build itself a roster for me, because my whole roster just plain flat out disappeared. I have no idea what happened, but there was something strange, and I was explaining it to folks. I can't remember if it was before or after the raid, so I'll re-explain it. I went to go in before the stream, my stream started, to take a look at this team, and on the way in to Perfect Team, the button that I just hit to get to here, on the way in there, it just kind of froze for a second and then threw me back out to the screen that I started from when I hit the Perfect Team button to get into Perfect Team. And it threw me back there. I got into it again, and by the time I got into it again, my entire roster was gone. There was nothing down here in this part of the world. I mean, like, I think my arrow should be working. I think it is. There was nothing down here at all. Nothing down here in the least. This roster down here, totally blank. Absolutely, totally blank. So I had to ask the AI, and here's how you do that. In case you ever end up in the same rut that I was in, you come up here to Actions, and you can say right here, ask the AI to set up a complete team with lineups and everything. It'll set up your pitching for you. It'll set up your batting orders. It'll set up everything. It'll choose your players for you. That's what I had to do so I could get some sort of a lineup. And as I come back out here to the main screen, my first game with my cobbled together roster lost. Thanks, AI. You gave me crap. But I'll have to try to remedy this later, sometime after supper, as I certainly don't have time to do it today with all these packs to open up, and also the fact that I do have to get to the kitchen and pan fry up some tilapia and warm up the sides and get them ready to go. Because I'm on a little bit of a weight loss kick today. I'm trying to go as light as I can because you know what tomorrow is. And we'll be going to one of our daughters' place with her and her family. And everybody else is coming in there because they've got the room to handle everybody. But there will be one family missing. My oldest daughter and her husband are hosting his parents coming in from Illinois. Now, there's a little bit of a story behind that. And it's a little bit of a fun story. Originally, my oldest daughter and her husband and 2 daughters, including my oldest granddaughter, who will turn 13 in just 2 more days. 2 more days, I'll have a teenager on my hands as a grandchild. But anyway, those 2 were going to go to Illinois to have Thanksgiving with his folks. But they were going to have to bring the dog with them. They just got just a few months ago, they got a golden retriever purebred. This dog has some anxiety issues. It has some anxiety issues. When there was a time here just about a month or 2 ago that same said daughter and her husband took a trip, a safari trip, and I may have mentioned it on stream. They were in Africa for about a week. They were in Africa for like 9 days, including a safari, not a hunting safari. They didn't go out game hunting, but it was a soft safari from inside of a small bus. So they got to go see all kinds of wildlife and all kinds of nature. And their tent that they were in, it was kind of like a glam tent, if you will, completely enclosed. They could look out and see herds of elephants within a football field's length from their tent. It was really, really cool. They took gazillions of fantastic pictures. But anyway, his parents came over from Illinois to mind the 2 kids who were in school at the time, and also to mind the dog. They didn't fare too well with the dog. The dog was chewing up walls, doing all kinds of things, just trying to get loose, because there again, the dog has some anxiety issues, I do believe. even after his folks left and went back to Illinois, the dog moved its cage. They set it in a pen inside when everybody's awake. The girls are in school. Mom and dad both work. The dog was in the pen. The only problem is the pen wasn't fixed to the floor. They have a hardwood floor in there. So the dog, yep, a grand teen, yep, Alex, you got that oh so correct. But the dog worked its way over. There's a TV cabinet adjacent to where the pen was set up. The dog got back behind the TV cabinet, grabbed hold of the wires. It's a wonder that the dog didn't electrocute itself, but it chewed up all the wires back there, ate the wires, and safely eliminated them all. Did not need to have surgery to go in and remove wiring from its GI tract. But they had to replace and repair a whole bunch of wiring on all of their high-end electronics. No fun. And once my son-in-law's parents in Illinois heard that they would have to bring the dog with them, they said, "Oh, don't bother. We'll just come over there." So they are coming here from Illinois again. They were supposed to be hosting for Thanksgiving. They're going to bring some food with them, of course, that they would have served up. But once they heard that the dog was going to be going to Illinois, they said, no, we'll just come over there. They did not have too good a time with that pup. So it was really, 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 really funny. So anyway, so they will be the only family missing from our joint festivities with all my 3 remaining daughters, 2 husbands, 6 grandkids, and my single daughter, the one that's the tenured librarian up at Miami University. She'll be coming down. Everybody's favorite aunt, those other 6's favorite aunt, as well as the other 2 that'll be staying at their place, not too terribly far away from where we'll be, but maybe a 5-minute ride, a 5 or 10-minute ride away from where we'll be. But that's beside the point. So my second team here took a loss, but they do have 39 packs we're going to open up in just a little bit. So I can't really take an in-depth look at this because this team was just cobbled together on a shoestring, and they've already taken 1 loss. They've got 2 minutes and a little over 2 minutes until they take their next loss. But in the meantime, let's go take a look at team number 3, which remained intact, and we will see what is going on with them. I don't have an opportunity to spam a 3rd slot, so let's go over. So we have 39 packs here, plus 138 on the other, so we're up to 177 before I even get to anything here on the 3rd team. And here's where we're going to start opening packs. Okay, now I've got some Ace of Iron I need to spam here. So there we go there. And this team didn't fare as badly as their Wildcat brethren. The one thing I neglected to mention about the Wildcats is that they started out in silver like these juggernauts did. And they ended up getting relegated. The Wildcats got relegated to bronze. And they promptly got relegated to iron. They were a silver capable team, had been in silver for quite some time. So how they got relegated out of bronze to get knocked back to iron is kind of mind-boggling. But I don't know if you noticed back there, but they were in first place or close to first place in their division despite that loss they just took. So they stand a chance of making playoffs and very possibly getting promoted back up to at least bronze, where they stand a chance maybe in the future to maybe get promoted back up to silver from whence they started. But these juggernauts have never moved. They have stayed in silver the entire time. Let's take a look and see how they are faring. I can tell you already how they're faring, but I want you to see it at the same time I do, as a result of the latest sim that they just got. Some nice chill music there. Yep, it's going to be a big party there, Alex. It's going to be, I think, 13 people. 13 people altogether. 6 grandkids, 7 adults. 6 grandkids and 7 adults. That's 3 couples, a single, and 6 kids. Okay? Now they just took, they have dropped a little bit from the last time I saw these guys. They were at least a little positive the last time I remember seeing them. Because I didn't look at I just wanted to make sure they had a roster when I jumped in real quickly before the stream started. I didn't look at their placement. But they aren't looking as good as I was hoping. As long as they can survive and stay in silver. Oh, look at, there's why. They've lost 6 in a row and 8 out of their last 9. How about, okay, I hope this one's a win coming up. Give me a win. Please, please, please. Nope, another loss. So they are on a really, really nasty skid. Very nasty skid. So that's 7 losses in a row and 9 out of their last 10. How far does it go back into May? Right there. Okay, it starts in June. They are a really, really stellar 1-9 in the month of June. Not good at all. So anyway, just hope that they stay in silver and don't get demoted to bronze, but well, hard to say. We can look at some of the team performance here. Maybe I can move some pitching around to make up for some problems here. I can see already I need to move my 3 nasty boys around here a little bit. I need to put Mark Pryor, because he's got the 2nd best ERA of my 3 nasty boys. I'm going to end up sticking him in the middle in the 8th inning or later slot. And I'm going to change Zach Britton with the highest ERA at 3.27. I'm going to move him back an inning. So I'll hit the lineup tab, then come over to the pitching tab, and it sorts it all out for me. Alrighty, so the highest ERA is the first one to appear in the bullpen. Then I've got my next highest ERA in the next slot, and my lowest ERA when comes down, push comes to shove, and I have to stick somebody in there at the end of the game. I can depend on that lowest ERA to very possibly get the job done and lock things down. So anyway, here's how my other pitching is looking, and they're not really terribly well faring here in middle relief and in long relief. The lowest ERA is 4.5, and that's not good. But my starting pitching, I've got Nolan Ryan over here with a 3.52, and he's the best of my bunch. And I think, but Leon Day has 6 wins against 4 losses at 4.71, and he is my 2nd best ERA. So I'm going to take Nolan Ryan and move him up to the top slot. And I'm going to take El Cid, and I'm going to move him down and move Schilling up, and I'm going to change. No, I should have left Schilling where he was. I'm going to move Bender here and El Cid up a notch. Move Schilling down with that 1 and 5, okay? So my highest ERA is down at the bottom, and I do believe that my next pitcher is going to be Leon Day. So I got to change my next starter to number 2 slot for Mr. Leon Day. And there we go. Okay. All right, so Nolan Ryan would have pitched that last game, I think, because he's only 4%. But anyway, he took it on the chin. He has a 3.52 ERA. I want to go back to the main screen here. Let me submit my team first. There we go. I'm going to take a look back here, because in the box score, yes, he took the loss. He took the loss. Now, what did that do to his ERA? Okay, yeah, he gave up all 5 earned runs in 6.2 innings. Now I have to go to his card to figure this out. And I'm thankful for whoever it was, and I forget who it was, in the chat that told me how to find everything that I needed to find out about the pitcher's recent games in this season. That's under pitching stats on the card, and I go to the current season game log. So he started out before that game with a 3.22 ERA. As of his last win two starts ago, he was down to a 3.10, so he was doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. But then he's taken a couple of losses in a row to shoot his ERA up close to half a point. He started the group of three at 3.10. Now he's at 3.52. Excuse me, guys. Okay, let's see. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I have no idea how the dog did not die from electrical shock. Unless it was such a thing that if the appliances were turned on, maybe they weren't drawing a charge. I don't know. But yeah, he ate up all the wires back there, including, well, or maybe some of them were connecting wires too, connecting one device to another device. I really don't know. So yeah, because they have a Nintendo Switch there. They've got a fairly good sized smart TV there. They've got a stereo system there, including wiring that goes all over their family room. I mean, like they have, when they bought the house, they have corner speakers set up in every corner of the room. One in the two front corners, or one pair in the two front corners, and then two in the back corners, so that you can get true surround sound. And it was built into the house when they bought it. So all they had to do was plug the stuff into the wiring, into the house wiring, and boom, they have built-in surround sound. So, but I think they were able to recover fairly quickly, because this son-in-law that my oldest daughter is married to is an engineer, works for Procter & Gamble, and he's extremely talented. He has a PhD in mechanical engineering from the University of Michigan, and we let him in the family anyway. But I'll tell you a funny story. I think I've told it before on chat or on screen, but when my oldest daughter got married to this young man that grew up in Illinois, where his dad is a retired professor from the University of Illinois, and his mother was a high school math teacher. Okay, he went to Caltech to get his undergrad engineering degree. Caltech is along with MIT. They are like opposite poles on the same planet as far as engineering faculty goes, and engineering as far as a rigorous discipline goes. Caltech is fabled for its rigorousness, just like MIT is the same. And they have a little, maybe sometimes friendly, sometimes not so friendly rivalry between the two schools on opposite coasts. But anywho, he went to Caltech and got his bachelor in mechanical engineering. Went to University of Michigan, got his bachelor, his master's, and his PhD in mechanical engineering, and got hired straight out of school by Procter & Gamble. While he was in school at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, he interned with Ford. Okay, he interned with Ford that entirety, I believe, of his graduate school. So he was with them for a few years. So he has a lot of engineering experience. He's smart as a whip. So he's good at putting stuff together. So I don't doubt in the least that he was able to reassemble wiring at the drop of a hat. It would have been a pain in the rump, yes, but he would have been able to do it easily, without just as more of an inconvenience than a true pain. Yeah, it's a pain that he had to do it in the first place, but so they have since taken some steps to tie the pen down so the dog can't move the pen without damaging the hardwood floor. And I don't know how they're doing it yet, because I've not been there yet to see it, but they said, trust us, we have that thing nailed down. So I have a feeling that there's been some other furniture moved up there so that nothing can be moved out of the way. And I think I know which piece of furniture that might have been to help harden the egress of the cage from the corner it was in out towards the TV cabinet. But that's another story. All right, so Nolan Ryan, I got to see what he's doing here. So he's starting to stink things up a little bit. So since he's on a downward trajectory, I am going to leave him right where he is. Well, no. Yeah, he's on a downward trajectory. I'm going to put Leon Day back up to the top. Leon's going back up to the top, and I'm going to make him the next starter. Okay, there's that. And it's going to be a while before the Ryan Express starts again because he started the last game. So he can sit here for a while and marinate in his own juices of his own making from those 2 lousy starts in a row that he's been having. And hopefully he will learn to make up for that over time while he's waiting on his next start. So we'll see how he does with his next start. But in the meantime, I want to look at the lineups and see if anything needs adjusting here. Okay, so here's my right-hand lineup, or against right-hand pitching lineup. And what I want to do here is make sure that I've got the right split on here. So I want to look at the right-hand split. So Willie Davis and Shoeless Joe ain't doing too good. But Willie's doing better. So I'm going to make a swap here. Against right-handed pitching, Willie Davis is going to start in center because he's having a better season than Shoeless Joe is. Stan Musial's having a nice season here as a left-handed batter against right-handed pitching. And I don't have him starting anywhere, I don't think. Where's Tony Perez? Tony Perez is way down here. Okay, the DH spot is going to swap. So we have Doggy Perez now in a backup role to Stan Musial against right-handed pitching. So we're looking good there. What about Billy Willie? Billy Willie is behind Hank Aaron. Now there I'm a little bit reticent because Hank is way down here. Okay, but because Billy Willie is a lefty, I might have to swap those two against right-handed pitching because Hank is struggling against righties and Billy Willie is batting 300. So let's make that swap. So against, I'd say a good part of the pitching, Hank is going to end up not starting, but I'm going to change this. Instead of if starter tired, I'm going to make it every 3rd game that Hank goes in to spell Billy Willie right there. Okay. Refrigerator, the key piece of furniture. Nice, they're really vanilla gorilla. Except their refrigerator is built in. They would have a hard time doing that. They would have a hard time putting the refrigerator there. Now I'm thinking what they would have done. They have a cart on wheels that have lockable wheels that they will probably end up using that as their stopper. RK Brass with I'm doing a silent E, but thank you for your follow on the channel. Thank you. You should be pushing us up closer to 760 followers. Let's see how many followers this old fart has, because we are up to, hang on a second, I gotta fix it here. We are up to 757. Yes, we are getting closer to 760, and that number just blows my mind. But thank you one and all for following on the channel, and especially my newest follower, RK Brass. All right, not Brassy, I'm trusting. Okay, so I think we're ready to go to another advertising break. We'll come back here and finish messing with my lineup on the number 3 team, and then we'll start opening some packs. Okay. So let's go ahead. Here's ad break number 2. Hang on for a word from our sponsors. Okay, gang. I've decided what my next move is going to be. Here, I'm going to move Chicken Wolf from the 3 spot down here to be my backup leadoff hitter. I like to use the 9 hole as somebody who's got some good ability to get on base. And once they get on base, they have halfway decent stealing ability. That's what I like to see in my leadoff hitter, is the ability to get on base and steal some bases and move around as needed. 87 stealing on Willie Davis. Chicken Wolf is not too terribly far behind at 73. And I think of all my remaining batters here, he stands the best chance. Billy Willie can't steal for crap. Oh no, he's only a 72. Okay, I thought he was worse than that. Gabby Hartnett, I know, is terrible. He's at 50. Then let's see. I'm looking at Jimmy Fox, I know, can't steal a base. What about Fred Pfeffer? His 87 looks a little better. I think I'm going to swap. I'm going to swap Pfeffer and Chicken Wolf. That gives me a little bit better stealing down here. You have Billy Williams. Billy Willie is at a 72, as I just saw. Nolan Arenado, I don't think is any better. He's the bad one. He's the bad one for stealing bases, so I've got him in the right spot. Gabby Hartnett, I don't think steals worth a crap. Yeah, he's only 50. So I've got my best base runner, best combination of hitting and base running down here. Because look, he's batting 284, which is not too bad. So I've got my second best set of legs and bat combined behind Willie Davis. So there's my backup leadoff hitter right there. And everybody else, I think we are fixed against right-handed pitching. Now let's go take a look at my lefties, and I'll change the split to go versus left and see who's doing what where. Okay, so there's Stan Musial again. And it looks like okay, Chicken isn't doing too bad. Chicken Wolf's not too bad, but Stan leading the pack, batting 500 against lefties. So I think what I'm going to have to do here, I want to have both of them in the lineup at the same time. Shoeless Joe at DH is going to work well. Doggy Perez, let's see here. Doggy Perez he's batting pretty good. He's not a bad backup DH, so I'm going to leave him there. I think Pfeffer, okay, Concepcion's doing a little bit better against Pfeffer, so well, let's see. In fact, they're batting the same, 282. So I'm going to swap them around, I think, every third game up here at second base, and maybe have Fred Pfeffer as my DH, my backup DH. So whenever Concepcion starts every third game, then Fred Pfeffer is down here in this. And at first base, I've already got Doggy starting over Jimmy Fox, who doesn't do nearly as well against lefties, even though he is a righty himself. All right, so Tony Perez is there. What about Shoeless Joe? I need to get him in there somewhere starting. Shoeless Joe, oh yeah, he's the starting DH, so he's already good. It's Musial that I need to promote somewhere. I think Stan Musial is he would make a good backup first baseman. I think he's eligible to play first base. No, this card is not. Oh wait, he's qualified to learn first base. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just for grins and giggles, let's put Stan Musial as the backup against lefties instead of Jimmy Fox. Because Tony Perez isn't doing too much worse at 302. But see, Musial's only had 2 games and 5 plate appearances with 4 at-bats and 2 hits. So he's trending well, but that's an extremely small sample size. So I think if I make this the deal and make it every maybe 4th game. Every 4th game, Stan will spell Tony Perez at first base. So I want to give him a chance. I don't want to put him in place of Chicken Wolf because Chicken Wolf is hitting too well at 273. And I'm going to make this change every 3rd game. Every 3rd game and then every 4th. So only there'll be a conflict when we get to every 12th game, but that doesn't really matter that much to me. Okay? Alrighty, so I think I like the way that looks In right field, Mr. Musial will be in there some of the time. I'll take a hit on defense because Chicken Wolf has much better defense. Chicken Wolf is 99 in right field, and Stan Musial is, see, he's only a 79 in right field. He does better in left if I could train him up that far. So, but I like him better in right field, obviously, because those are the numbers that came out of the box with this card. So let's see. I do believe that's as much as I want to do with these guys. So I'm going to submit the team here, and let's go out and get ready to open us up some packs, shall we? Let's see. Oh, RK Brassy. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the clarification. I appreciate the clarification very, very much. Oh, H. Bramblett, I missed your follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you to H. Bramblett for his brand new follow on the channel. I missed it. Okay. RK Brassy. Okay. I'll remember that. Good sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we have I think, oh man, 18 packs on these guys. Let's see what we can do with these folks and get into them packs. Let's go. Okay, gang, we are back and we are ready to start opening packs. So let's get into it. We have 18 standard packs on this team. 18 plus 38 is 56, and we had 130 some on the other. Yeah, we have over 190 packs we're going to be opening all told today. And look at what we get to start with. We get an all live pack. And you guys know what I think of those things. Here's what I think of those things.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's either that or something like but most of the time it's the very, very second one that I did.
Go!
Okay, Homer had to stick his nose in there. Next pack. Ooh, historic Glenn Davis. He's a first-timer to the collection. Okay. Packapalooza time. Alex is going out to prep the servers because I'm getting ready to hit them. Okay. Yeah, thanks in arrears there for checking the servers, Alex. I want to see what mission I'm helping out myself with here. Oh, we're close to 90. Okay, 90% complete. We're almost done with this 1989 mission. Let's go. 33%, 1/3 done with McCovey's silver mission. Another let's go. Because look at the value on this card. It's worth a little bit of something, and it's a first timer to the collection, so we're keeping this dude. We're keeping that card. Thank you for showing up, good sir. The pack luck is starting to commence. Okay, another all live pack. Forget this. Gold card, gold card. The luck is picking up. And it is live Luis Robert. Or Robert, I don't really know how he pronounces it. He started out as a 95 diamond and ended the season, and the rest of the game cycle he gets to be an 86 in perpetuity in Perfect Team 23. So he is going to be a duplicate, and I can sell this guy. And it's going to be a quick sell because he's already going up for bare minimum, so there's 1K in the bank from Luis. Okay, next pack please. Looking for historic irons that I have not seen yet to give a try on maybe my bronze or my iron tournament team. This team and my number 2 team, the Wildcats, they both play iron tournaments. So I look for historic irons, and this all live pack, Audible Vacuum, aka sucks out loud. Okay. Okay, Bingo DeMoss, decent bronze card, but this team plays bronze tournaments. Bo Jackson's another decent bronze card. I see that card all over the place, that Bo Jackson card, when I play bronze. Okay, nothing new here. 10 packs to go. Hunter Green with my Reds. Okay. Otherwise, nothing here. Jared Solomon with my Reds. Nothing else of note. I don't see any historic irons that I can consider. Wait a minute, Nick Blackburn, he's a repeat, so I've already given him a shot. We're getting down to 7 packs to go. Oh! Ah! Nice. Nice. When I was a kid, this card played when I was 10 years old. Jim Maloney was a childhood idol, and I actually got to meet him at a Reds Hall of Fame event on Hall of Fame Day when they were inducting the newest members of the Reds, the Reds' own team Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame building is located next door to the stadium. It's a really, really cool museum, but I did get to meet Jim Maloney. I also got to meet Joe Nuxhall, now the late Joe Nuxhall, also the late, great Jerry Lynch. I got to meet those 3 fellows, as well as Jim O'Toole, another fellow who has sadly left us since I met him. So yeah, Jim Maloney is the only one of the 4 notables that I met that's still alive. Of the ones that I met that day, it was maybe 15 years ago that I met all 4 of these gentlemen. But Jim Maloney, really, really good guy. This card is a duplicate, but I'm tempted to hang on to it anyway because he's in Kevin Brown's Silver Mission, and this is a duplicate card. I'm tempted to hold on to him, but I'm more tempted to go ahead and sell him. I'm going to put him up. His L10 is 1011. Somebody wants to sell him for $9.99. I'm going to take 90 off of that $9.99. We're going to go $9.09 to sell Mr. Jim Maloney. So if anybody in chat needs him, this is one thing that I always like to preach in my streams, is that, okay, 2022 went on his permanent record. Yeah, there you go. All right, but the card is a 900 card. It's selling for in the 900, so I take 90, which is 9 times 10, 10 for each 100 that the card is worth, and take that off of whatever I'm taking it off of, and that gives me the 909. So if you need this Jim Maloney card, he is going on the market for the cheapest price. You'll always get the best price. If I run into a card that I don't need, that I can sell, and you might need it, you get the best price. Better than the highest buy order even. We'll even beat that. Okay, here we go. Best price Jim Maloney on the market. Go get him if you need him. Number 6 to go. And no, I don't usually go so scatterbrained. I usually go worse. Hey, gold card. Gold card. What do we got? What have we got? Michael Brantley live. Yes. With the World Champ Astronomicals. He's a duplicate. We can sell him. And it looks like he's going to go on the market for bare minimum. There are no other bare minimums on the market. So Michael Brantley is going up for 1001. If you need him, you know where to get him. All right. Casey Blake, fantastic bronze card for bronze tournaments. I can't say the same so much for Jim Pagliarone. I remember when he played, this card played when I was 11 years old. I can remember seeing him play on the Pirates on frequent occasions. But anyway, yeah, those numbers aren't really too shabby for a bronze card. So I might have to consider him, but not too much, because I've got little Joe Morgan starting for me at second base. Or no, my catchers, I have Bill Salkeld and I also have Jason Kendall. 2 really solid defenders. Both of them have better numbers, I think, overall. But I might have to take a look at Pagliarone here to see if he fits into my team anywhere, maybe even as a DH, because those numbers are not bad. Okay, so we will see later. But no, this is a bronze team. This is an iron team. I can't use that Pagliarone card on this team. They play iron tournaments. The only way I would use a bronze card is if I change formats and maybe go to live bronze or something with one of my other 2 teams. My main team plays Ace of Bronze. I've been tempted to start playing live bronze now that I have all my live missions done. Ooh, Plat 3, Sandy Alomar Jr. Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Except it's on the wrong team. Ah! On the wrong doggone team. Okay, let's keep going. Last pack on this team. and all lives again, and we know what to say about that. Let's see if we got any mission work done. Did I get any mission work done? Not really. I needed to have a diamond card to really do much of anything, because most of the stuff, oh, now the 1989 mission that got helped out, I only need one more card in that mission and I'll be done. But I don't buy cards. This team is a packs only team. I can't buy cards in the card shop. I almost said auction house. That's the old terminology. Got another sim coming in. Let's see if I can keep from losing this one. And we lost it to the Raleigh Grays. 1 run, extra inning, walk-off. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Suck City on that one, and we're now 7 games out of the lead. How far are we out of the wild card with this team? Let's see. We are, oh gosh, we're not even here close. We're 3 games out of the wild card, but like 8th place in the wild card race overall. That's not too good. That is not too good. Kind of a tightly packed group of 6 there, I would dare say. Maybe even 7, yeah. Tightly packed group of 7 within 1.5 games of each other, more or less. 2.5 games if you take it from top to bottom. So, okay, I can't be too ashamed of that particular effort out of these guys. They're not doing too bad for sticking around silver for as long as they have for being a packs-only outfit. So I'm not too terribly ashamed of how they're looking right now at the moment. But we have made some adjustments. Let's get out of here, and we will go see if there's another tournament I can spam, and then we'll come back to team number 2. Yes, I can get into another best of 5, and there's my 3rd one, and we are now full. So let's get out of here and go see team number 2, because they had 30-some, close to 40 packs to open up. Oh, wait a minute. This team doesn't play. Well, they're playing Iron Best of 5 now. This team usually plays Ace of Iron. I got my teams mixed up in their tournaments. So much for that. Let's keep going. It's too late for me now to withdraw from the tournament, so I can't do it. Okay, team number 2. At least I'll have a chance to get into another Iron Best of 5 with these guys. Okay, because the other one is locked out. Okay, Iron Best of 5. I'll take the first slot in this one. And let's go get into team number 2, the one that I cobbled together by asking the AI to take over. Hopefully, they finally won a game after losing their first one after I had to cobble them together. But Alex, did you hear what happened to me on this number 2 team? Some really crazy glitch. Look I've lost now 2 in a row with this outfit. Alex, here's what happened. And I don't know if you can pass this along to the devs or not. But I was just going, I hit the perfect team button like I just hit to come in here to take a look at things. And it was going along okay. I got to see all the progress bars up here at the top and everything. But then all of a sudden it kind of froze for a second. Then there was a momentary blip, and it came back to the home screen. It never got me into Perfect Team. When I went to finally make it into Perfect Team, I had no roster. My roster was shot. Nobody on it. So I had to, in a hurry before the stream started, I had to ask the AI to cobble together a team for me. And I'll have to go in sometime like tonight after supper. And I'm also working on a baking project that I'm doing a dry run of tonight. I'm making some keto dinner rolls for Thanksgiving tomorrow to take along with our store-bought and store-made, or that is elsewhere manufactured Hawaiian rolls to take to the dinner, because we were requested to bring some dinner rolls. So I'm going to make a dry run on my keto almond flour, cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, baking powder, and a little bit of salt baked rolls. They're going to come out looking almost like a hamburger bun, a small hamburger bun, or a slider, or something like that. And I want to try to give them a little bit of a dry run, so that when I go to make them tomorrow for the dinner, which we have to be there like about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'll be making rolls in the morning. That'll be fresh for dinner. But the ones I make tonight, I'm going to freeze up and take with me so that we can reheat them for the dinner if they come out halfway decent. Otherwise, I'll just use them here at home as being second rate because they didn't pass the dry run. So we're doing the dry run so that if any adjustments need to be made to the recipe to make it come out the way the pictures look, then we'll be able to make those adjustments without having to keep biscuits or keep rolls here at home for us to consume when we've been asked to bring them. So, anywho, enough talk about Thanksgiving. We'll do more talk like that later. But in the meantime, we got some more packs to do. 39 packs. There were 18 on the other one, so we had 57 packs on those other two teams, and 147. Let's see, 138 plus 47. That's 195 we will have in terms of packs for opening today. So we're getting there. We only have about 4 minutes left until we take our next ad break, I think. No, actually 7.5. Benji Molina. He's a duplicate. I've given him a shot. P. Falcone. Okay. Because this team plays iron tournaments also. So I'm looking for decent iron historicals. More lives. Don't need them, including my Reds Lucas Sims. Hey, Joe Strong. This guy's a duplicate. If you need him for Negro League 1, yes, he's Negro League 1. The mission that will get you Bullet Joe Rogan as the topper. If you need this card, I'm getting ready to put it up for sale, and I think I'm going to put him up for sale for $150, which is 10 off of the lowest sell order. Okay, so there we go. 150 perfect points to get you a Joe Strong, and it beats all the price points. Beats the sell order or the buy order, beats the sell order, beats L10. Okay, if you need Joe Strong for this Bullet Joe Rogan mission, go get him. He's out there. Okay, I always give folks that are in my streams the best price available. Double gold. What did I do to deserve such favor? Okay. Live Tariq Skubal and live Jason Adam. Okay, and I'll bet these are both duplicates. Tariq is, so let's get him sold. And I think I'm going to sell him for bare minimum. Okay, so if you need this, the Tariq card, he is out there. Jason Adam, also a duplicate. And I think I'm going to sell him for bare minimum also. So if you need this Jason Adam card, he is out there for bare minimum. Go get him if you need him. Alrighty, 35 packs to go. I want to see the Gorgo luck picking up here. We don't have any diamonds yet or anything higher. I don't want to jinx myself and say that P word. Let's see. Double gold. Okay. Yep, I enjoy home cooking too, Alex. I really, really enjoy it. Pan-fried tilapia for supper tonight. Steve Cox. Okay, we've given him a shot. Okay, nothing new here. Okay, keep going. Yep. And the invite to go out for Thanksgiving dinner to somebody else's place means that our fully cooked smoked turkey that we got from Aldi's, a fully cooked and smoked butterball frozen. We get to keep it and use it sometime during the month of December, but I want to get it out of the freezer because I got other stuff I want to put in there. And the turkey right now is taking up a lot of prime real estate in that freezer. So I'm thinking maybe a week or so after Thanksgiving, that turkey is coming out to thaw. Because I'll tell you, last year we got one of those things and it was the very best ever. I had smoky smell all over my fingers, even though I washed my hands for days after handling that turkey, because I had to cut it up to get the leftovers out of it. I had that smoky smell on me forever. It was just, ugh. It was kind of glorious, so to speak. Okay, alrighty. Let me see. I got a refresh going on my other screen. I need to go to OBS to look at chat. Yeah, Alex has heard of that issue before. Okay. Yep. Okay, you have heard of that. It's the roster issue, yes. He knows if the download doesn't happen correctly, it can give you a loaded league with your roster basically all blank. The best course of action is to go to your saved games folder. Oh, find all of my perfect team folders, delete those, have the server resend me one of the league files. Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to give that a try. I appreciate all that feedback, Alex. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay. 2020. Okay. Looking at old stuff. Looking at all that stuff. Okay. So, yeah, Alex, thank you so much. Because I had a refresh on my other screen that I use to look at chat up here so that I don't have to go to OBS down here on this screen. But that one, for whatever reason, spontaneously decided to refresh itself, and I lost all the chat. So I had to go to OBS to see it. Okay, let's keep going. 28 packs to go on this outfit. George McBride. Oh, he's a bronze. I don't care about him on this team. X-Red Amir Garrett. Yeah, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here at all. That's an all live pack. X-Red Adam Duvall. Aaron Heilman. An almost all bronze pack, and what wasn't bronze is silver. That's the first pack I've seen in some time that did not have at least an iron in it. All bronzes and one silver. And the silver is an X-Red. Hey, Eugenio Suarez. Good to see you, Gino, buddy. Okay, and speaking of Reds, there's Jose Barrero. I think because Mr. Barrero is on the roster, the Reds felt that it was in their best interest to unload a bigger contract. They just sent Mr. Kyle Farmer, I believe, got traded to the Twins, if I remember right. I can't really remember. Let me take a quick look. I can look at the transactions because I keep the transactions here. Here we go. Okay, Alan Serda. There we go. Yeah, Kyle Farmer went to the Minnesota Twins for right-handed pitcher Casey Legumina. 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 Okay, he is now a Twinkie, along with, let's see, his ex-teammate, I do believe that would be one Mr. Sonny Gray, I believe, is with the Twins now, too. So, anyway, back to pack ripping. Jose Barrero, and we got another good one coming up through the pipeline. The Reds just added that killer shortstop I've been raving about, and you've heard me talk about him a number of times. Ellie De La Cruz is now on the 40-man for the Reds. This guy, he is a slick fielding shortstop and a power hitting shortstop. Very much a power hitter. This guy hits dingers. So he's going to be an MLB star of the future. You heard it here, maybe 4th or 5th or 6th or maybe umpty gazillionth, but who cares? I'm telling you myself, Ellie De La Cruz is the real deal, and he's going to be in MLB someday soon. Okay? Gold card, and who is it? Live world champion, Framber Valdez. Okay, he is a duplicate. We can sell this guy. And I think I'm going to sell him for a little bit more, mostly because he's in the Wins Leader mission. Okay, he's going to go for $10.99. It's still the best price out there. Oops, $10.99. So Framber is up for sale for $10.99. Best price on the market. Go get him if you need him, because I am ready for ad break number 3. Let's go ahead and do that right now while we're still active, and we will see you all in just about a minute or so. Okay, a word from our sponsors. Okay, gang, we are back from our ad break. I went ahead and advanced one pack so that I could see what was coming up next, and we have us a gold waiting on us, and let's see what's hiding behind the gold curtain. Live Brooks Raley. Okay, is he a duplicate? Yes, he is. I can sell him. And it looks like he is going to go up for bare minimum, so if you need that Brooks Raley card for the Tampa Bay Live missions, he is out there to be had. Okay, next pack, please. 22 to go. Double gold again. The Gorgo luck is picking up big time, but it's only given me gold so far. I haven't got a single diamond or higher yet, but I like all these golds. Something historical. Thank you, Mitchell Page. Yes, let's go. Okay, and what's the other one? Oh, baby, double historic gold. Let's frickin' go. Woo! Buzz Clarkson, I think he's Negro League 2. Look at the stuff on him. What mission is he in? He is in Negro League 2 later years. It's only 15%. He might be that 15% in the later years all by himself. Okay, so Buzz Clarkson is a keeper for me, and I'm pretty sure Mitchell Page is also. Yes, he is, because it's first time in the collection. And he is in 2 Cooperstown Club missions. Now, one of them's 1/3 complete, and the other one is almost 1/3 complete. Woo! 2 keepers out of those 2 gold cards. So we are in Fat City as far as nice golds go. On this team, anyway. And we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. Double gold to all lives. Okay, Lefty Tyler. We've seen him before. Nothing going there. Keep going. Yeah. What's up, Doc? Another gold card. Can't complain about the golds. Historic Tim Raines Sr. Let's go. Yes. And this guy's a duplicate. I can sell him. He is a duplicate. Because look at the value on this. Almost 2.5K. Someone wants to spend 1.5 to get him. His L10 is close to 2.5. The lowest sell order is close to 2.5. Let's go ahead and split the difference. He's going up for $19.99. If you need Tim Raines Sr. to help out with a couple of Cooperstown Club missions, one in the first set and one in the second set, he is now on the market. I don't need him. He's a duplicate. You get the best price. He's out there. Go get him if you need him. Okay, 17 packs to go on this team. And we go to all lives again. Lance Nix, yes, excellent ball player. He was such a fun outfielder to watch. A hard hustle. Couldn't hit with the best of them, but he always hustled. He and the late Ryan Friel were kind of two from the same pea pod, if you know what I mean. But Ryan Friel could not take life outside of baseball, and sadly lost his life in a suicidal plane wreck. He crashed his single-engine plane into a skyscraper in New York City. Very, very sad ending for Ryan Friel, and I still hate that ending that he met. I think just because he got so depressed after he wasn't in baseball anymore, and it's just so damn sad. Sport McAllister, I know we've seen you before. Okay. Nothing new here. Mike Capel, have we seen you? Yes, we have. Okay, so nothing new there. John Jaso, if I had him on my bronze team, I might look at him. Another gold card. What's hiding out here? Live Joe Mentaply, and we are going to sell him because I know I've seen him on this team before. I think he's going to go for bare minimum. So if you need that Joe card, he is now on the market. Yep. It's not a bad card though, is it? It's not a bad card at all for not being a Plat 3. Helio Ramos. And this is a duplicate. I know somebody in chat is going to need this Future Legend card because it's going to help you out with your Future Legend outfielders if you don't have them done yet. We are going to put this card up for sale. He's going for almost 1.2K. Someone wants to sell him for $9.99. Someone wants to buy him for $500. Let's kind of split the difference is, in a roundabout way of speaking, $8.99 is the lowest sell order. We'll take 80 off of that. We're going to go $8.19. $8.19 for this Helio Ramos card, okay? $8.19 will buy you that card, and he is on the market right now, okay? 11 packs to go here. Then we'll have 138 packs to open on the next team. Okay, nothing new here. Keep going. Or here, wait a minute, Paul Dade, have we seen you? Yes, we have. I'm looking at my historic irons in case I have seen them before or have not seen them before. If I've not seen them before, I take a note on them and hang on to the note. Michael Papierski came over to the Reds from the Astros, but he had since been put on waivers and was promptly claimed by the Detroit Tigers. So he joins another ex-Reds catcher in Tucker Barnhart with the Tigers. Two other catchers that would have been Mark Colasvari and Aramis Garcia, two other catchers with the Reds, were put on waivers, and they were both claimed by the Baltimore Orioles. So the Reds were having like a fire sale in their catching department. And three of them, including Mr. Papierski, got shown the door. And they are now with new teams. Whoops, Irv Palika. What's he help out with? Oh, yes. Cooperstown Club 4, the War Mission. 64% done, almost 2/3. Let's go. It's a shame this is my packs only team. It's going to be a while before I get that mission finished, but every little bit helps. So we are going to hang on to Mr. Palika. And there's another gold card. One more gold, and who do we have here? But live Dylan Lee from the Atlanta Braves. He's a duplicate. We can sell him. And I'm going to quick sell him because he's already up for bare minimum. So quick sell there. And I know that I've seen Joe Coppy before. So I've already given him a shot on the Iron team. And I've looked at Darrell Ward also. Now, Paul Blackburn, Iron card this year. 2 seasons ago, or 2 game cycles ago in Perfect Team 21, and he's still an extreme ground baller, but he was one of my starting pitchers on my Iron tournament team that actually won a Thursday night, or really Friday night, I should say, TWIPT tournament. We won a tournament with that team with him as a starting pitcher. And Dishnet back then practically drooled over the stats on this card. He says, what the heck? I could use that card on my team. What am I saying? Or something like that. Okay. Nothing here. Another gold. Who is it? La ha ha ha. Adam Kennedy. I know he's going to be a non-duplicate. He's a first-timer to the collection. Where does he fit in? He is in Kevin Brown's Gold Mission, which is now 25% done. Let's go. Okay. Very, very nice pickup. We're picking up the good historic golds today. Okay, 3 packs to go on this outfit. Nothing new here. Okay, Colby Allard, have we seen you? Yes, we have. Okay, that's the only historic Iron on here, so let's go. And nothing new here. Last pack on this team. And one more gold. Hey, why not? Well, okay, I'll look at Claudell Washington here in a short. After I sell Mr. Taylor Ward, because I know he's a dupe. And yeah, he merits a bare minimum sell, so he's up. Now let me look at Claudell. First timer, for center field, 50 defense. I don't think that card's going to play for me. I don't think that card is going to play on my Iron team. So let's keep going and look at missions. Did we get anything done? We did. Joe Morgan's bronze lock is now complete. Okay, so we get a silver pack out of this. Okay, so I think we get one more pack after this one's done. Let's see. Yep, we get the silver card, the silver unlock, and then after we hit this, I think we might have one more pack coming in. Let's see. Yes, we do. Joe Morgan's silver lock, good for another pack. And we have now, in advance of Saturday's next pack rip, this team has 2 packs waiting on it when they come to rip packs this coming Saturday. If I take a look here and see, yep, they weren't silver packs though. I think the one mission said it was a silver pack. Did you see that, Alex? I thought that one silver silver lock was not a silver lock, but there was some sort of a lock there that gave me a silver pack, and these are both standard packs. Something didn't jibe right there. Let me look at my market transaction history. It's telling me I got 2 standard packs, but I thought that the game told me I had a silver pack coming. I could have seen that wrong. Okay, not to worry. We'll take care of it in due season. Could be just old fart eye tricks. Okay, so I've got some Iron Best of 5 I need to spam before we go back and open up all those packs on the main team. Okay. Okay, there. Just strictly by accident, I hit the Ace of Iron on these guys, and it should have been Iron Best of 5. So, one good turn deserves another. I got my tournaments swapped between the 2 teams. I don't care. I'm going to do another Ace of Iron, maybe. I'm sorry, Iron Best of 5 is what I wanted. I think I can withdraw from this one. Yeah, I can withdraw from this one. Okay. Okay, so I have 2 Iron Best of 5s. That's what I wanted in the first place. Now I withdrew from the one I wanted to withdraw from. I'll come back here and buy some more packs later when the opportunity presents itself. But in the meantime, we have stuff to look at on the other team. And we only have, maybe, what, 13 minutes until our final ad break of the day. Ooh, I got a couple of Ace of Bronzes I need to spam. My tournament luck is kind of holding out on me. 29, okay. Haven't gotten a single pack placement yet today, but I've got 148 packs to open up. So let's go ahead. Let's see, at 148 plus 57. Yeah, we did end up with over 200 packs. It was over 200 packs. So anyway, not too shabby. We'll take it any day. Oh, he took his life in his home there, really, Vanilla Gorilla? I thought, wasn't he the one that flew his plane into the skyscraper? I must have gotten him mixed up with somebody else, because I think they both happened about the same time. Okay. But yeah, thanks. Oh, Corey Lytle was in. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Corey Lytle that died. Okay. My gosh. See what happens when you get old, guys? You get old and the memories get all scrambled up. I thought it was Ryan Friel that died that way. No. But Corey Lytle was not a suicide. It was an accident. Ryan Friel did commit suicide, but it was in his own home. It's coming back to me. It's been so long. Gosh, Roonies. I hate it. I hate this stuff. What that happens when you get old. The memories all get scrambled up. Hey, I finally got a win out of this outfit. We have us a half-game lead. Okay. 148 packs, and look at all the silvers that came out of silver drops from both affiliates and from the main channel in drops. I've got, in fact, there's more silver packs than just that, which is one of the reasons I wish that we had some sort of a pack counter that would count packs by denomination. It would be so helpful for people like me that end up getting gazillions of packs, and I don't know how many of what I've got. Okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and start opening. We got 148 to go and about half an hour to do that 148. Okay, so excuse me if I get too zipping here, because I may not stop for very much. I still don't have a diamond card or higher yet. I've been getting a crap ton of gold, but nothing in diamond or perfect. Okay. Okay, thank you for the clarification there, Real Vanilla Gorilla. I appreciate it. Reds Vladimir Gutierrez was one of the many players that came off the 60-day injured list. His nickname is Snake Man because that, starting on this side of his neck and going all the way around and back, coming out this side of his neck is a giant snake tattoo. And he's got a spider up here on his Adam's apple. Jeremy Burnett's with the Brewers. I remember him well. Reds Max Schrock. Okay, Ace Adams. Okay, we've seen him before. I'm also looking for new bronze cards. Because we had a fairly recent pack drop or card drop that included bronzes and irons. And that's one of the reasons I'm taking a look at all of those historics. Another gold. Can't complain. Who is it? Live Jordan Romano. He's a dupe. He gets sold. And his value is goosed a little bit because he's in the Saves Leader mission. So I think I can put him up for a little bit higher than bare minimum. We're going to go $11.99 because someone wants to sell him for $14.48. I'm putting him up for $11.99. So you're selling, you're saving about 250 perfect points by getting him here off of my sell. So he is on the market. Okay, 139 packs to go. Okay. Yeah, it was Corey Lytle that crashed his plane. It's all coming back now. And Ryan died by his own hand in his own home. Still, both very sad cases. People leaving before their time was up. There is an historic silver, and first timer. Where does it go? Tug McGraw's silver, but since this is a first timer to the collection, we're keeping Mr. Oliver Perez. Even though the mission is done, he may turn up again in another later mission. We are going to keep this guy. Okay? He's got a decent value on him too for a silver card. So he's a keeper. Let's keep going. Okay. Tyler Naquin, I miss you, buddy. Okay, nothing new here. Marlon Anderson, yep. End of song, okay. Keep going. And we need to get this zip in here. Local product Josh Harrison, graduate of Princeton High School in the northeastern suburbs. My oldest grandchild, the soon to be in 2 days a teenager, goes to Princeton Junior Senior High, and they are in a new building that Josh Harrison graduated from the old one way too soon before the new building got built. His old building that he went to high school in is since been demolished, and the new one that got built is a combination junior senior high school, and my almost 13-year-old is a 7th grader there. Okay, it's a combined complex, and everything joined together by a Viking village in the middle. It's like a common area for all of the grades that are there. Carlos Ruiz, okay, seen him before. Ted Powers, seen him before. That's Ted Powers after his Reds days from 1989 when he was with the Cardinals. Okay, nothing new here. Oh, Diomedes Olivo. He's a duplicate. I can sell him because he's in Cooperstown Club 1 reliever mission. I can sell this guy for $271. He is on the market for $271 for Cooperstown Club 1 relievers. Okay, go get him if you need him. He's out there. All right, nothing new there otherwise. Okay, we still have over 100 packs to go, and a little less than, wait a minute, hang on a second. About 5 minutes to go to our final ad break of the day. Bob Smith, have we seen him? Yes, we have. Okay, keep going. Red Stewart Fairchild. Nothing here. Okay. Let me see. Scott Hatteberg used to be a Red. Okay. David Palmer, duplicate. Where does he go? First name David, and the Kevin Brown silver mission. But he's a first timer to the collection, so I'm keeping him in case he shows. No, he's not. He's a duplicate. I can sell him. I can sell this guy. Looks like I can put him up for $726. 80 less than the 806 because it's an 800. So we are putting David Palmer up for sale. If you need him for those 2 missions, he's out there. Okay. Okay. I need to look something up. I still don't have any diamond cards or higher. There was one time that was about the only thing I could draw were diamonds. I think the game's getting even with me. There's Mr. Farmer with my reds. Nothing new here. All live cards, forget this. Including the one Brazilian in Major League Baseball, Yan Gomes. Okay, nothing new here. Rocco Baldelli. Okay, there's the Reds' Jose Barrero again. Finally, my first diamond card of the day. Please be something to help my team. Live Jock Peterson. Okay, he's a dupe. We can sell this guy. And he's going to get quick sold because there are already 2 such bare minimum cards that are out there. So he's gone. Finally, some diamond or higher. Can we continue the string, please, game? Thank you in advance. Still well over 100 packs to go. See there? You ask and you shall receive. What is it? Live Starling Marte. He's a dupe. We can sell him. And it looks like he's another bare minimum dude. But there aren't any others out there for that, so I will go ahead and submit a sell order. And if he's not sold by tonight, I will go back, cancel the order, and quick sell him. Okay? Can we see some more of those diamonds in perfect? Yeah, see, they're asking you shall receive. That's 3 in a row. Let's go. Fred Hutchison, who would eventually become manager of the Cincinnati Reds when I was just a little guy. I was just a little shaver when Fred Hutchinson was the manager of the Reds. I love this card. I think he's a first-timer to my collection. Yes, he is. What mission is he in? His missions are complete. Kevin Brown's Diamond mission and Cooperstown Club 4 Control, both completely done. And the Cooperstown Club 4 Control is already submitted for the reward. So this card is a keeper for future consideration, because look at the value I can get out of this card once I do decide to sell him, if I ever do. But I may hang on to Freddie if for nothing more than sentimental reasons, because yeah, I loved him as a manager almost as much as Sparky Anderson. Okay, and in case you didn't know it, Fred Hutchinson did get his number 1, his number 1 manager uniform. That uniform number was retired by the Reds organization, and it's one of the numbers in evidence at Great American Ballpark today. Okay, 117 packs to go. Okay, the string of diamonds stopped, but we got a Reds card there, and Michael Tucker, and we've seen him before. Tommy Byrne. Okay, not too worried about them. Those are bronzes. Those are irons. This team plays bronze. Okay, I'm looking for new historic bronzes, and I don't think I've seen one yet. Okay, the game's getting even with me now. For all those diamonds in a row, I'm getting lousy cards in a row. Brendan Ryan. Okay, this card plays in bronze tournaments. Okay, Cy Morgan. Yes, we've seen him. Keep going. Yep. Yeah, I like that Hutchison card. I love that Fred Hutchinson card. Some decent value, but I'm hanging on to him. Ex-Red Sean Doolittle, thankfully. Hi-oh, 110 to go. Oh, there was a Reds card back there that I missed. Riggs Stevenson. Okay, he's a dupe. Okay, we've seen him before. All lives here. Keep going. Okay, diamond card, but we'll wait until after our final ad break of the day to see what's behind the diamond curtain, okay? So let us take our last ad break of the day, and be done with ads for the perpetuity of this stream. And we will see you back after this word from our sponsors. Please stay tuned. Okay, gang, we have returned from the advertising wars, and we are going to see what's behind this diamond curtain. I've got me a beautiful Plat 3 card up here in Al Wingo. But what's behind the diamond curtain? It is Mr. Sean Murphy. Okay, live card, and he's a first timer to the collection even, so we are keeping him for future consideration in case some other live cards show up in missions towards the end of the game cycle. We had that happen last game cycle back in Perfect Team 22. Al Wingo, where do you go? I think it's the Plat 3 missions. Yes, Rebirth, 13% complete. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Hang on to him, obviously. 107 packs to go, and we only have about 18 minutes. We're going to be a zippin'. If I miss some cards, I'll have to find them out by other means, because I'm not going to take the time to write them down. Okay. Nothing new here. Mike Minor elected free agency. He's no longer with the Reds. Chipper Jones, killer card. Look at the two Reds cards here. 58-59, Hunter Green, Joseph Daniel Votto. Chipper Jones is a killer bronze tournament card at either DH or third base. Bob Wicker is a duplicate. Where does he go? He's in Dead Ball Silver Pictures. I can sell this guy. He's going, I think, for $266. $266 is what is going to be the price on my Bob Wicker. He is up for sale right now. Okay. Let's keep going. 100 packs to go. 99 packs of cards on the wall. 99 packs of cards. Okay, nothing new here. Take one down, pass it around. Brian Clark. Okay, he's a dupe. Let's keep on moving. There's Mr. Kyle Schwarber from this vicinity. A gold card. We're starting to hit it again. Double Duty Radcliffe. I think he's a first timer here. No, he's not. No, he is not. I can sell the dude. He's in Negro League 1, which has been completed for quite some time. I can sell this guy. I'm not going to sell him for bare minimum. We're going to sell him, I think, for $11.99 because the Bullet Joe Rogan mission is a pretty lucrative mission. So I'm putting him up for still the best price on the market, beating the lowest other stuff by close to 200 perfect points. So $11.99 will get you a double duty Mr. Radcliffe, and he is now up for sale. Okay, for the best price available. Let's go get some more packs opened. Mike Lacoste, didn't look at him, or did I? He's a dupe. Okay, all right, I have looked at him before. Reaver San Martin with the Reds. Keep going. Eesh, nothing here. Oh, diamond card. What do we get? What do we get? Super shortstop, George Wright. 92. Woo! Nice, nice, nice card. I'll bet he's in something good. And he's a duplicate. I can sell him. Look at the value on this card. Someone wants to buy this card for $35.5K. The L10 is over 46. I'm going to go 35999, okay? Beating L10 by more than 10,000 perfect points. You can see what a good deal this card is going to be at $35,999. Over 10,000 perfect points off of L10. And we're still beating the highest buy order. Okay? Go get him if you need him. He's out there for the best price anywhere. Okay? He is out there. Nice card. I'll take it. That was a decent historical pull. Worth a whole bunch of money. It'll help me get some missions done. Hirsch Freeman. Here's another historic card we can sell. And look at the value on him. I'm going to go, let's go $14.99, I think, is a decent price. Almost 1,000 under this lowest sell order, and 400 or 425 underneath of L10. So $14.99 for this Hirsch Freeman card. He is on the market right now for Cooperstown Club number 4 relievers. Okay. Fernando Vina. Okay. We've seen him before. Ramon Hernandez. We've seen him before. I'm looking at all the historic bronzes in case I have not given them a shot. These are all live cards. Forgettable in their own regard. Another forgettable. X-Red Cody Reed in there. Yeah. Keep going. And we'll keep going. Fernando Tatis. He's a dupe, okay. What about Kelly Stinnett? Yeah, he's a dupe, okay. Keep going. Gold card. The Gorgo Luck is semi there, I think. Live Hobie Milner. He's a dupe. We're going to sell this guy, and it looks like I'm quick selling him. He's not good for anything else. He has been quick sold. Mike Minor, aforementioned Red, who is in free agency now. We go and see what's behind the gold curtain. The luck is continuing, and it's live. I almost said live. Frankie Frisch. He's been dead for years. Okay, he's a duplicate. We can sell him. He is in Cooperstown Club 2 Control Mission and also in Rebirth Gold plus Batters. He's going for $3,500 on a sell order here. Someone wants to buy him for $2,501, but his L10 is 3.7. Let's go ahead and split the difference here, and we are going to go $2,999 on Mr. Frankie Frisch and split the difference between the lowest sell order. The lowest sell order and this highest buy order right here. So Frankie Frisch is up for sale. Best price. Go get him. We're getting some good cards here, guys. So the Gorgo Luck, even though it's not getting me any perfect cards, it got me at least some good historic golds and historic iron there. Or iron. Come on, game. Get it straight, dummy. Because that one is worthy of a diamond card. Okay. Let's see. Nothing new here. Nothing I can use. Elmer Netzer. Yeah, we've seen him. 81 packs to go. 10 minutes and 81 packs. I may go a little past 10 o'clock. Dale Alexander, we've seen him. Larry Christensen, there's a bronze pitching card if you ever need one. You want him on your team if you play bronze. Okay. Okay, keep going. Gold card belonging to Juan Soto. Started out as a perfect and ended up an 84. He's a keeper, first timer to the collection. So, Mr. Soto, welcome to the team. Cheney White. Duplicate. I can sell him. Negro League 2 later years. Complete all the way. We are going to sell him for 70, less than that, so it's going to be 686 to get Cheney White. Okay, 686 for Cheney White on the Negro League 2 later years. He is on the market. Okay. Next pack, please. It's only going to take me about 10 or 15 minutes to fry up that fish. And even less time to heat up the sides. Reds Max Schrock. Dink Mothel, we've seen him before. Nothing new here. Okay. Joe Borowski. Matt Wise. Yep. Okay, nothing new. 73 packs to go. Not much time. X-Red Andrew Knapp. All live cards. Keep going. 71 packs. Gold card. Look at the Sandy Koufax up there. Live Rafael Devers. We're going to sell him. He's probably bare minimum. Yeah, he's bare minimum. Okay. Next. Nothing good for anything here. Wes Schulmerich. Okay, keep going. Zip. Pinky Hargrave. Yeah, we've seen him. Bernie Nice. Or Nice. Nice. I like Nice. Okay, nothing new here. Or here. X-Red Hunter Strickland. They let him go to free agency. Thank goodness. Yeah. Joey Votto again. Aaron Guile. Guile? I have no idea. Diamond card, finally. What do we get? Live Jimmy Herget. He's a dupe. He's going up for sale, and he's quick sold. Okay. Jimmy Herget is gone. Come on. Ooh, Bill Pettis. Okay. Good Negro League card. Dellin Betances. Yeah, I've already given him a shot. Look at the stuff and movement on that guy for a pitcher. Doesn't have control worth a crap, but look at that stuff and movement. Ooh, baby. I've seen teams using him. I don't know how much success, but I've seen teams using him. Ramon Hernandez with my Reds. Seen him before. What about Bob Burton? Yes, we've seen him too. Keep going. Jake Fraley with my Reds. Ivan Calderon. Seen him before. Matt Wise. Yes, he's a dupe. Gavin Floyd. Seen him before. 53 packs to go. It's going to be a close call. Gold card belongs to Live Jason Adams. Second one of him I've seen. And we're quick selling him just like we did his other twin. Okay. We've had decent run of gold cards and not really too bad of diamonds. Have yet to see our first perfect today. We still have 49 packs to see it. Homer Bailey. Okay, good Reds card there. Don't know how well he plays in tournaments. I've never used him. Tom Hughes. What about him? Nope. Keep going. Okay. Ollie Pickering. Nothing there. I've seen some bronze tournament teams playing Hunter Harvey. Oh, baby. Rondell White. Let's go. He's a duplicate. We can sell him. Decent value. Someone wants to buy him for $22.22. Someone wants to sell him for $26.66. And L10 is $2,500. Let's sell him for $22.99. Okay, $22.99 will give somebody in chat the very best price on this card that'll help you complete Joe Mauer's Gold Mission or Cooperstown Club 2 Catcher Mission. Okay, Rondell White is now on the market for $22.99. Best price. All right. Yeah, Chuck Knobloch. Yeah, we've seen him. Keep going. We're looking good on time. Smokey Burgess, I used to play that card. 43 packs to go. Daniel Duarte with my Reds. Okay, keep going. Not today. Dick Lundy plays on my bronze tournament team at shortstop, along with Ozzie Smith. There, I gave you two of my cards. Glenn Myatt. Okay. Possum Wooded. Okay. All right, let's go. More packs. Another gold belonging to Live Brian Baker with the Orioles. And we are going to put him up for sale. I'm pretty sure he's a duplicate. He is. That's a bare minimum if ever I did see it. He is up for sale right now. Okay. Okay, diamond card, diamond card. What do we got here? What is it? What is it? Live Carlos Rodon. And he's a keeper, first timer to the collection, so welcome to the team, Mr. Carlos. Let's keep on moving. Nothing here. Sam Jethro. Yeah, we've seen him. All live cards otherwise. Bill Bird is the only strange bird in this group, and he is a dupe. We can sell him. He is good for 138. 138 perfect points will get you a Bill Bird. Okay. All right, Bill Bird is up for sale. So I'm practically handing him over to you for free. So yes, I'm giving you... No, forget it. Bad joke. Bad joke. Okay. Topps version of Jason Adam is absolutely... Oh, yeah. I can believe you there, Mr. Graybill. My drum corps buddy. Good to see you in chat, as always. My Reds, Luis Sessa. I haven't drawn but one Topps bunt card. Enough to get me the app, and I'm having a blast with that app. I love that app. Gunnar Henderson is a duplicate. I know somebody in chat is going to need this card for future legends. Look where he's at here. 11-11 on his L10. Someone wants to sell him for $16.50. Someone wants to buy him for $133. We're going to put him up for a bargain basement $8.99. Okay? $8.99 will get you a Gunnar Henderson future legend card. Go get him if you need him. He's in 3 different missions. Okay? Go get him. Okay, nothing new here. Hunter Green with my Reds. Oh, Tyler Molly that used to be with the Reds, but now he's a Twinkie. No, it's not Sonny Gray that went to the Twins, or was it? But it was Tyler Molly that went to the Twins, which is where Kyle Farmer ended up going. So he'll be reunited with Tyler Molly. Got to think about where Sonny Gray went. Might have been the White Sox. Okay, let's see. Might have been the right church, but the wrong pew. Okay, let's go. Another future legend card, Vidal Brujan, and he's a first-timer to the collection. So essentially, he completes the Tampa Bay Rays set of 3 future legends, so I'm hanging on to him, just in case he turns up in a mission later. 28 packs to go, and we're just about out of time, but we're going to go ahead and complete. There's Joey Votto again. Another gold card. Bruised Gratterall. Bare minimum. Okay, he's out there. Go get him if you need him. Okay, next pack. Nothing here. The Topps version. Okay, yeah. Mr. Graybill was talking about his Topps bunt card. Marcelo Meyer. Okay, we'll sell this one. He is good. I do believe. Nobody wants to buy him, though. I'm going to put him up for $12.99, which is enough of a bargain. If you need this Marcelo Meyer card, go get him. He's on the market. Okay. 24 packs to go. Another future legend, for crying out loud. Let's go. I think he was a dupe too. Let me double check. Yes, he's a dupe. Alrighty, so I'm going to put him up for $630, which is 70 off that lowest sell order. 630 perfect points will get you a Joey Weimer. He's out there. Okay. 23 packs to go. Another gold card. What do we got? Live Tariq Skubal again. Okay. Quick sell. Quick sell. Okay. Building up some treasury here that I can use to finish me some missions. All live cards. Keep going. Come on. All lives again. Cliff Mapes. I'm pretty sure I've seen him before. Otherwise, all lives again. Let us keep on moving. Okay. Okay, keep going. Gold card. Bill Dietrich. And he's a dupe. I can sell him. Goes into Rebirth Gold plus pictures. Let's go. Someone wants to sell him for $1,500. And his value is just a little over $1,500. Let's make this guy a $12.99. Just about splitting the difference sort of thing. Okay. $12.99 will get you a Bill Dietrich card. Best price on the market. Go get him if you need him. Okay. 15 packs to go. I'm not doing a giveaway today. That only happens on Sundays, so I can safely run a little bit over. Mike Minor again. Joe Ferguson, duplicate. Where does he go? Joe Mauer's silver mission completed already, so let us go. We're going to take 80 off of that L10. We're going to make it 800 even. 800 even for Mr. Joe Ferguson. He is on the market for the best price. Okay. 13 packs to go. Getting some decent revenue out of this set. Johnny Vandermeer, he's a dupe. And his values come down a little bit from the last time I remember seeing him. I'm going to sell him for $218. 218 will get you a Johnny Vandermeer card. The only pitcher in Major League Baseball history who pitched back-to-back no-hitters. Okay. Alrighty. Next pack, 12 to go. So I have 3 historical packs at the end of this. Duff Cooley, he's a dupe. We can sell him. Dead Ball Silver Batters, and he's going for $257. Let's make it $237. $237 to get yourself a Duff Cooley card. He's out there for the best price. 11 packs to go. We're only about 5 minutes over, so we're in good shape. We'll keep going. If we can get done by 10 minutes late, I'll be happy. Okay, dupe on Mr. Ed Willett. His twin brother is Ed Won't It? I don't know. I'm terrible with puns. Okay, $202 is going to be the price on this card. $202 for Mr. Ed Willett. It's good for dead ball silver pitchers. Okay. Now, okay, he's out there. 9 packs to go. Luis Sessa again. Another good historic silver future legend. Second time I've gotten Perdomo today. 948. Let's take 80 off of that. It's going to be 786. $7.86 for this Perdomo card. He is on the market. Oops, not there. I don't want that. I want this one over here. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, 8 packs to go. Can we have a little bit of pack luck, please? Hey, historic silvers. We're into silver packs now, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check this guy. I think it said he was a dupe. Yes, he is. So we can sell him. He's got a decent L10. Nobody has... this will be the only such card on the market. The only Ray Fontenot on the market. So we're going to sell him for $712. 712 perfect points, which is 70 under L10. That'll give you the best price on the market, and it'll beat the highest buy order. So, Ray Fontenot, he's out there. Okay. 7 packs to go. Still in silver packs. Lance McCullers was a silver there. Dual silvers, Al Brazel. Let's get rid of Mr. Brazel, and he goes for 1K. Someone wants to buy him for 1K, but we're gonna make his price. We're gonna really jack around his price here a little bit. We're selling him for 1,002. So we don't meet the highest buy order. Somebody in chat can have this Al Brazel card for 1,002, which beats every single price point in the book at the moment. Okay. He is out there. Go get him if you need him. Okay. Gold card, and it belongs to another future legend. We've gotten, what, I'd say between 5 and 10 of these today. And he is worth that much, and somebody wants to buy him for $1,400. $38.49, $39.33. Okay, we're going to put him up for a nice figure in the lower 1,000 below that. We're going to take almost 1,000 off of his L10 and 1,000 off the lowest sell order and put him up for $2,999. Okay, he is on the market right now. Okay, go get him if you need him. 4 packs to go. The silver is live. Now we have 3 packs left. They're all historical, so we will get at least 1 gold in each of these next 3 packs. Let's go. Okay, there's the gold. No historic silvers. The gold belongs to another Mitchell Page. Okay. And somebody already bought him up. I'm going to put this one up for $12.99. $12.99 for this Mitchell Page card. Okay, go get him if you need him. He's out there. Okay. Did somebody in chat get that first one? Even if I'm a Reds fan? Of course you're just kidding. And I'm just kidding when I say this. Of course I'm just kidding. Now I wish all my folks well. And I'll be saying more about that as we go to leave the stream. Second gold card, still no historic silvers. Ooh, 86 Clay Buchholz. He's a keeper. He's a first timer. A Plat 3 modern card. 1/3 done, a little over 1/3 done. So we're keeping this guy. Okay, final pack, another historical. And what does it have in it? Still no historic silver, but the gold historical is... I'm sorry, guys. That one has me almost moved to tears all by itself. That's one of those 4 guys that I got to meet at that Hall of Fame event. And I got to meet him after I got this. And I got to show you this. Okay. Get my ears plugged back in again. My son-in-law, the one whose house we're visiting tomorrow for Thanksgiving, handed this to me one day here several years ago, before I got to meet Jim O'Toole at the Reds Hall of Fame event. He gave this to me. And what was it? An autographed Jim O'Toole ball. Looking at that card and looking at this baseball, it's touching my heart, guys. It really is touching my heart. Jim O'Toole appeared at a company function at Great American Ballpark. He was hired by my son-in-law's company, General Electric Aircraft, just a little small outfit. They supply so many jet engines to just about all the entire airline industry. They hired Jim O'Toole to come to the event. He asked my son-in-law how many baseballs he wanted. He says, I'll take 3. I'll take one for me, one for my dad, and one for my father-in-law. So that's how I came across this Jim O'Toole baseball. And I am damned happy to get that Plat 3 card. Awfully, awfully damned happy to get that Jim O'Toole card. I'm proud to have that card. Okay. So my Jim O'Toole card, if I can do a screen print of this screen, I may have to go back and do a clip of the screen. Or maybe just inside of OOTP. And get a screen print of that card, and I'm going to put a printed copy of that card inside with that baseball. And that's going to be part of my memorabilia. I love it. I absolutely love it. Love it to pieces. Oh, man, I'm still choked up. Look at the value on him, too. He's got a decent value. Don't want to quick sell that guy. Well, anyway, guys, that brings us pretty close to an end. I want to check my missions real quick. I want to check my missions. I don't think anything got done. Okay, Cooperstown Club 4, okay. Not really. I got 25 more points to get Robin Yount. And that'll get me 5 out of 7 done on CC4. I've got to get Catcher and Power done after that. So that'll give me a little bit more to work on before I can get me a Napolajue. So anyway, I'd say it's about time for us to bid OOTP a fond, fond farewell. Okay, so let's go ahead and get us to here. So thanks again to my new followers today and my new subscriber, Wino888, RK Brassy, and H Bramblett, plus Wildcat Bandit, Pops Dongoria, and the raid from THF, and the in-between streams follow from M. Karzima. Thank you one and all for your support of the channel. We greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let us go ahead and get ready to see if we can find somebody to raid first. I already have a place set up for me to go check. And what have we got? What do we have? PBE Sim is in there, and is Travis. I'm not sure. ISIS Travis. But PBE Sim is an affiliate now, and I'm proud to send you off to a fellow affiliate streamer. So if you did not get all of your drops off of THF, Tranquil Hill Farms, or you didn't get all of your drops off of me today, I'm sending you off to PBE Sim, who is now an affiliate of Out of the Park Baseball. So go ahead and finish your drops for the day with him, or I think maybe even later on tonight, Yukrin Kazami, I think maybe on at 8 p.m. going from 8 to 10 p.m. Let me look at my schedule here real quick and I can tell you. Yeah, she's on from 8 to 10. And then it looks like Alex Murray is on. Alex Murray is on from 10 to 12 tonight, maybe. Alex, if you're still in the chat, are you going to be on tonight or not? But I'm going to send you guys on a raid to PBE Sim. Okay, so be ready, and here we go. Okay, so the chat is getting pulled into a stream. It looks like 33, 50, 72, 97, over 100 people I'm ready to send to PBE Sim. Please be sure to give him all the Gorgo love. We appreciate it, and thank you all oh so much for spending time with the old fart today. And speaking of the old fart, it's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. My personal tribute to the late, great Joe Nuxhall. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Have a fantastic Turkey Day. Wishing everybody the happiest and most blessed of Thanksgivings ever. And we'll be thinking about all you guys while I'm busy stuffing my face. Not too terribly much, but stuffing my face full of Thanksgiving victuals, because I'm still trying to lose weight, guys. I have just crossed the 70-pound barrier. I am now down 72 pounds. So we have knocked the crap out of that 7-0. So have a great holiday, everybody, and have fun with those gobbles there, RK Brassy. Okay, so we are ready to send you off to go visit with Mr. PBE Sim. So take care, everybody, and we'll see everybody Saturday at noon Eastern for our next stream. Okay, thanks again, and bye-bye.